What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you guys. As you see, for the first time in a long time, our kitchen's clean. We cleaned our kitchen. I'm so happy. Hey, who's this? That's a new person. Hello. Hi. Yay. What's poppin', everybody? I got some music playing. Oh, you're a little snake. Some Stuff Studios. That's a cool little picture. All right. Good to see you guys. Let me go to my little thing that lets me control things. Today, we're making a game. But of course, we have to start with a round of Wordle. Also, have you guys heard of this? This thing in the corner here. This is what's playing our music today too. This is called Desktop Defender. Oh, that trash. It's called Desktop Defender. It's a little tower defense game thing that you just put in the corner of your screen. And I'm gonna try it out and see if this makes the stream any more enjoyable. But let me know if it's terrible. Chubby Bunny, we need your ideas, but we will cook for you. We will make this game. We will make Tic Tactics. It will be beautiful. It will be glorious. But yeah, you can do like cool little upgrades. Yeah, you can see all your stats and stuff. It's pretty sweet. I like it. It's got some good stuff. Let me just make the screen a little bigger for it. Oh, not that. Make the screen a little bigger. Oh, yeah, you got the streak going. Hey, Dude Tom's here. What's up, buddy? So we're talking about how Desktop Defender's here. And, oh yeah, you can connect to Discord. We're just gonna do some upgrades. I only care about damage right now. We're gonna get all the money we can. Just let me know every once in a while if I need to go back. Just damage, money, and HP. That's all we care about. Our loot already makes us good now. I've never done 53 damage in my life. But yeah, wave 22, we're doing pretty good. I like it, Chubby Bunny. Thank you. Thank you for coming. All right, guys. First things first, though. Get a little warm up. Get the creative juices flowing. We got to solve. Huh?
The first word should be Rocky.
I think that's a great idea. Wait, does that count as a word? Oh, one of these days, eventually. No, we are doing Tic Tactics. We are doing Tic Tactics. We are just going to warm up with a little Wordle round to get started. Eventually, one of these days, it's going to be Rocky. It's not yet, but it will be soon. Is do Tom a word? That's not a word. What would it ever be? I literally never know. I literally never have any clue what I should put. Dimple. No. That doesn't work. Helicopter. Nope. That's not even a 5-letter word. Tacos. Nope. There's no C. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyways. Got a bit of intel here. Oh, sick. Okay. T, maybe a T before an O or something. Like a T-O something. Huh?
I don't know.
Echo. Or like it could be like an ST or like a D. No, there's no S. There's probably nothing else. I think T would go before the O or would go at the end. Ga, goo, gi, ga. Probably one of those. Liton, litop, litog, letum. Would it be at the end, maybe? Is it XXXOT? What is a word? Parrot. No. Is parrot one R? Parrot 1 R or 2 R's? Trash, so it's not parrot. Okay, got it. Carrot. dare it. Pagate. Bigot? That's an insult, right? It might be that. Higgit. Limp biscuit. I can't even think of a single word that... Okay, maybe we just do something. Just for the sake of having something here. ST... Stonks. Man, I don't know. No, because carrot has 2 R's. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just do that. That's good. Limbs. Okay, at least we canceled out all of those letters. And then if we just do like... Fund? Is that a word? No? Nunned, like you became a nun. You got nunned. Let's do this. We know one of those letters is not in it. What in the world? What could this possibly be?
Wow.
What could this possibly be? Also, we gotta get our upgrades. You guys gotta remind me about upgrades. Okay. Yeah, this is the worst word ever. Okay, ruin. No, I don't think any of those are in here. So we don't have an O and a T, and that's it. What? Ghetto? No. What? Gecko? No. Gexo? E.
This one's hard.
This is really hard. Geode? Geode. Let's try it. Okay. That was good. So, we know we have an E. We have an O. Detox. Detox. That's what it is.
I don't think photon is in the. Yeah.
This is it. I guarantee it. Never lost a game of Wordle. Never lost. Not my friends. Not your Wordle. Alright, let's do this. Let's make a game together. Okay, we Wordled. We won Wordle. We won at Wordle. Now, we're currently working on a game. As we have this other game playing in the corner. Called Tick Tactics. I think some issues are arising from this, right? So, issues arising from the game that we are making. That we will release for free. First off, I think we can test this game with the cards that we have. Except for the fact that Treasure Chest is so... Treasure Chest is actually mad OP on the pirate side. But I think we just need to run another test. I think Treasure Chest also forcing a space to be the center is too much. Okay. Treasure Chest 2 OP and goes against a core game design. Core game design being that there's no board. So if we have a treasure chest that's forcing something to happen, where it forces the center, it kind of erases that whole cool rule of there being no game board. So the treasure chest, do we have it here? No, we have it in here though. So the treasure chest forces its space to be the center space. Yeah, treasure chest. This becomes the center space if possible. And it's invincible. It being invincible is kind of good. It can count as 2 spaces. I feel like something with a treasure chest is good. Dude, Tom, you're pretty active in the chat here. What are your thoughts? What could a treasure chest card be in Tick Tactics while I reorganize this board and then we do a playtest with you guys? should give a reward. What would the reward be? Or is it really strong, but because it's so strong, it's like the last card you can place or something? Also, let me make this bigger so we can really see these faction abilities. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm gonna make this one bigger. Okay. Oh, we have a new upgrade. Plus 10 shot damage. Holy moly. I don't care. Maybe I should have kept that in case I just got an upgrade. Oh, is this the last upgrade? Haha. This is just the demo of this game. Oh, wait, we did the wrong one. Now I'm going to give everyone like a stinking seizure. I'm so sorry. Did we do it too much? Yeah, that's insane now. Okay. I would comment, but I haven't seen the Tick Tactics vid yet. So, yeah, there's no video for it yet. I had a new card on the same turn. I had a new card on the same turn is also too powerful. So this game is, as we say in this one note here. Hey, SR's here. What's up? Good to have you here. So the game Tick Tactics is a boardless version of tic-tac-toe that you play with cards, still trying to get 3 in a row, but what is it? There's factions, so they have faction abilities, and then 3 cards on each team has another unique ability. Something I think, and I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm gonna put a poll in here. Should cards have symbols that tell you where they have to be placed to count for the 3 in a row? I think this is cool. Okay, I think that's super cool. Yes, Quentin with glasses, it's here. If you put another card on the same turn, it's way too powerful. Because if I do this, or whatever, then blue goes here or whatever, and then I go here. If I can place 2 cards on the same turn, that means I instantly win. Because I just do this, and then this, and I instantly win. As long as I have 1 card with 2 spaces near it, I get it. So 2 cards, it'd be really cool, but it's just too powerful. Yeah, it's just too powerful. Oh, we got the yeses. Okay. Okay, see, now that would be... See, I want to try that. I want to try that. So if you had symbols... Oh, SR. Hey, thanks for staying for as long as you can. We need your help, man. You got good ideas. You guys all got good ideas. So we need as many good idea people to stay in here as possible. Oh, I died again in my game. Okay. If you were forced to place them in a certain spot... Yeah, exactly. So if it's no longer in that spot, it gets destroyed. Oh, the treasure chest lets you delete a card. We have that for the robots. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. If it's no longer in the center, it gets destroyed. If the treasure chest... Huh. The treasure chest let you get a card back? Yo, mention tic-tac-toe somehow. Is there a card that lets you move the opponent card? There is. That's on the robot side as well. The robot side lets you move an opponent's card. It's kind of hard to think of all the different abilities that could happen in tic-tac-toe. Hey, Mr. Squid, what's up? So we're working on Tick Tactics, the tic-tac-toe card game, and we're trying to figure out a good way to use the treasure chest ability, and then also we've decided that we're going to try, a cannon. A cannon. A cannon. Okay, what if this is a cannon? Because the pirates are all about removing enemy cards. So, remove an enemy card 2 spaces away. And then the other one is like a sword. Sword or whatever. We'll just call it sword for now. Remove an adjacent enemy card. That could be something. That could be something. Yeah. So yeah, you could have an extra powerful card. So this is how the game works. Just so you guys get an idea for this, if you're new to this community-made game. Oh wait, if you guys are new to this, who's in our credits here? Mr. Squid. Mr. Squid's in here. If you don't see your name, let me know. Do Tom, are you in this? Yeah, you are. And then SR. SRBR 18. Okay, so use Stodal misplay. Wait for your name. Ghost Ship for Pirates. Stodal misplay. Okay. So the game works, there's no board, but the board has to always look like a legal game board of tic-tac-toe. So if the board couldn't look like this, right? Because tic-tac-toe could never have 4 symbols going across. This card would have to be placed here. But if you found a way to remove this card, a new card could be placed here on this side, because this still looks like a legal tic-tac-toe board. So with that in mind, let's say, oh, maybe the normal cards can be placed anywhere, but the downside of the special cards, could be that they have to be placed somewhere specifically. So what if it was like this, right? And if they ever get removed from that spot, they get deleted. So we're gonna do this symbol. This must be on within the X, right? It must, if you had a game board, it must be within a center space, a corner, or the corners. So it can't go there, there, or there. That's kind of interesting. Quentin, why not the sword lets you coin flip to destroy 2 cards close to it, but only if it's heads? Oh, the sword, you know what? Yeah, let's do something like that. Remove it. Okay, flip a coin. Flip a coin. Hey, that's good. If the pirates have to use a coin, that's kind of clever, because they have little doubloons. Enemy card if heads. I like that. I like that. So this is acting as their boat. This is acting as their cannon. This is acting as their sword. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Cutlass. That's pretty unique. I like that. The robots, on the other hand, they are about moving things. And the pirates are about removing, like deleting things, destroying things. So move an enemy card 1 space. This can only be placed on an X. Okay. Oh, you know what would actually be more interesting? Is if these... We're just going to do a really simple thing. The robots... Oh, actually, the robot special ones, no, because it has to be O's. What is it? 1s and 0s. So, this can only be placed around... Hey, Parker's channel's here. Hey, Assassin Dog was in the stream. Yay. Okay. If these are 1s and 0s, right? So, these can only be placed, and that's going to symbolize a 1. And this is going to be a 0. Right? Or did I do a capital O? No, 0. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Then what if the pirates can only be placed in an X formation because X marks the spot? Wait a second, guys. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking. And I think we're not leaving any crumbs. Okay. Okay, we're on to something here. Last time you guys beat me, but I think that's because treasure chest was too OP. So, okay. Hear me out. For us, portal gun to move an enemy card. Yeah, secret government agency, Men in Black-esque. They move others, people's stuff. That's pretty good too. 1 0 is smart. Thank you. I didn't think of it. I wish I did. A card that carries other cards to other adjacent spaces, just like the pill bug from the game Hive. Okay. Oh, Hive is good. You've played that game. Yeah, Hive is good. So that's kind of like this one, the boat. So if they move an enemy card 1 space, so let's say for right now, we're going to call this portal gun. Robots have access to portal gun. This will make it easier for you guys to know which card to play, because we're going to do a test here. So if I move that down there, make that bold, cannon bold, cutlass bold, cannon doesn't have a little thing, now it does. Okay, enemies can't affect an adjacent card. This could easily just be called like force field. Colon. Opponent can't play above this card. I don't know, what would you call this move? What would this move be called? Opponent can't play above this card. Opponent can't play above this card. Ah, my headphones. Barricade. Oh, that is kind of medieval. Barricade, yeah. What would you call it? As I crank up the fire rate on my little thing here. Energy shield, but we already have force field, or we can change this one's name. So what if we change, okay, so what if we called this one energy field? And then let's change the name of this one to something else. Oh, the game on the side is called Desktop Defender. It's a little game that you put in the corner of your screen while you're doing other stuff, and I thought it'd be a fun way to make the stream more exciting. Force barrier, energy field, barrier. We could call, let's call it barrier. Let's call it barrier for now. Okay. So this one can only be played. Actually, that's a better way to do it. So these cards can only be played in that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Is the game on the side distracting? Let me make it like slightly smaller. Okay. So what? Unless you guys all hate the game on the side, then I can just remove it. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? So, your other cards can be placed anywhere they want, right? So on this board. They're on this board, they can place anywhere they want, it doesn't matter. But let's say that this was a normal tic-tac-toe board or whatever, right? This card, the special ones, could only be placed in this X. So they couldn't be placed here, 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 or here. Yeah, it was pretty big on the screen. But these ones, like Portal Gun and Energy Field, can be placed in the circle around, but not in the center. And Barrier can be placed in the straight line in the middle. And I think that's pretty good, because Barrier seems like a pretty strong card. Yeah, so, I mean, we'll be able to print this game as soon as we as the community finish this game. And then we're just going to put it for free on the Patreon. And if people have interest in it, like, we'll make a video about it. And if people have interest in it, we'll have, like, Zach do, like, some better art for it and stuff. Actually, I guess if it's community-driven, you guys could submit art, too. And we can just make the whole game made by the community. Let's move everything back, and now let's do a test play, because that is the most important part of making a game, is doing a billion test plays. and then you immediately figure out what's broken in it. Okay, so I'm going to be robots, and you guys are going to be pirates. And I'm going to start off by placing... Yeah, all of you guys play. Whoever, really just whoever says it. Maybe a card could upgrade a card by place it under the card you want to upgrade it, but only be on the side of the board. That could be interesting too, is if the other downside of these things is they have to be placed on a card to upgrade that card. I think that might be a cool thing to test too. So let's do 2 tests. Petite lutin. Thanks for joining the stream. All right, so we're gonna do 2 tests here, and let's do it here. So we're gonna do test 1 equals special cards placed anytime. Test 2 equals special cards have to be placed to upgrade normal cards. Okay, those will be the first tests. We're doing test number 1. Welcome. So this is test. Let me make that bigger. I think that's pretty small if you're watching on a phone or something. Okay. I will be robots. You guys will be pirates. And we're going to start this off. I'm going to be robots. So we're going to do test 1. Special cards can be placed anytime they want. Now, the rule is this rule. Okay. If a special card is ever not in its spot, it is removed. Okay. That's it. Here we go. Pirates are blue. Pirates are blue. Robots are red. I'm going to go first, and you guys just pitch any move that you're going to do. You guys just say, okay, I'm just going to take like the first one or whatever. Yeah, Assassin Doggo, for the boss contest, you can do double die. That's no problem. Honestly, come up with anything you want at all, and we'll use it. So this game... All right, guys, I got practice soon. SPR, thanks for joining. Knight to E5. Okay, so we're going to do special cards anywhere you want. So I'm going to do... Oh, see, if I place barrier down immediately, it would right away get removed. So I'm just going to place a normal card right here. All right, you guys go. Thanks for joining SSR. You guys send your message of what you're going to do. And we'll be ready for it as I upgrade my health in my other game. Okay, where do you guys go? And what card? What are your cards? Hey, Mr. Mexicano. We're making Tic Tactics, community-made game, tic-tac-toe with no board and factions. Where are you guys putting your card? You're robots. I'm robots. You're pirates. Cannon in the middle. Sounds good. Oh! So if the cannon goes here, right? Because you could say that I'm 2 spaces away. So the cannon would then remove my card. That's pretty cool. That's great. So that's a fun little thing that just happened. Now, if we were playing test 2, that wouldn't have happened yet. Okay. I'm going to say that I'm going to go here. Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, no, I can. But if I went there, and then you guys went here, right? I could still be considered an O. Oh, when you're... Oh, wait a second. Wait 1 second. If my guy was here, Cannon wouldn't destroy me, because Cannon has to be placed within the X on the board. So actually I wouldn't have died. Okay, so it's still my turn. My turn. That does not kill. Okay, with these being forced to be in a certain location, makes it very difficult to think where they would go. So I'm gonna go here. Okay. So if Cannon's in the middle, Cannon can only be placed within the X on a board. So in the middle or in corners. Maybe that's too confusing. Maybe that's too confusing. Because a board doesn't exist. So it might be a bit too confusing. Maybe we just do the upgrade thing. But anyways, we're going to keep this test going. We're going to do test 3. Ignore the placement rule. And we'll try that. We'll try that as well. Okay, where do you guys go? Where do you guys go? What card into what space? You have a clear, correct decision to make here. Right? It just depends on which side you do it. But where would you guys go? Normal card to the right. Yep, yep. So you have to go there or to the left. You have to, or else you would lose. So now I'm going to do, technically I can go here or here. If I go here, I stop you from getting a slanted victory. So I'm gonna go here and move this card up because that's what my portal gun allows me to do. Okay, your turn. Oh, by the way, if we were doing these rules, because we're doing test 1, Cannon is no longer in its X area, thus removing Cannon. There's something there. Yeah, Assassin Doggo, you can use double die, no problem. You get as creative and as crazy as you want. You can use flipping fruit from your house if you wanted to. Do Tom, Travis, or do Tom, see you later. Okay, so the X would be removed. So now it's your guys' turn. The special placement is kind of cool. I wonder if it's too confusing. I wonder if it's too much. Depends on how much we want people to come in. But where would you guys put your next card? You have to put it in a specific spot. Forcing me to put my card in. I think forcing a position, though, is kind of good. Forcing a position is kind of good, though. Where would you guys go? What card are you putting where? Also, we just hit our biggest wave in Desktop Defender, guys. We've done good. Cannon in the bottom of the center column. See, now that's what's confusing. If this goes bottom center, right? It can't because of this placement rule. It has to be placed within the X of the board. So this, if this was a real tic-tac-toe board, it would not be within the X. So you would have to place it somewhere else. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, giving names for the normal cards. So that wouldn't work. Oh, I mean cannon. So maybe this placement rule is a bit too much. Maybe it's a bit too restrictive, but that's the test we're doing right now. So you guys would have to place something else. So what would you place? What card? What card and where? See, this is a good test because if everyone's being like they don't quite understand the whole X and like ones and zeros thing, then maybe we just forget that whole mechanic. I thought it sounded cool in practice, but maybe it's too much. Colorless in the corner near portal gun. Colorless in the corner near portal gun. Okay. So we'll flip a coin. Flip a coin. tails. Thus meaning, if we went back here, remove a digit card if heads. So it missed. Thus meaning I would put this card here and I would win the game. So the 1s and 0s and the X's tell you where on the board, even though there is no board, it has to be in, or else it doesn't count. It gets removed from the game. I thought it was kind of cool because it kind of changes the board state more, kind of forces certain decisions, but maybe it's too much. Maybe forcing its position is a bit too much. Yeah, if everyone's getting confused by it, okay, let's try it without it. So just ignore the 1s and 0s and ignore the X's. And let's do another round. Let's do another round. Okay. Who do you guys want to play as this time? Do you want to be what faction will you guys be? Okay. What faction will you guys do? So this is going to be a normal pirate. Normal pirate. And remember, you have this faction ability here. If 3 cards are beside an opponent instead of playing a card, you may remove that one. Hey, Travis. Exactly, Mexicano. Yeah, if it's an O, it can't go in the center. Thanks for helping out the stream with 2 accounts, man. I appreciate that. So these are robots. See? Just label all of those. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not. Okay, so instead of test 2 is going to be ignore placement rule. It's gonna be ignore placement rule. Ends, we're going to do that thing. Okay, robots can stack on each other, and then instead of playing a card, you can move a stacked card. So that's kind of interesting. But let's try special cards have to be placed to upgrade. So you can't just place a special card just willy-nilly. You have... I'll never be able to move this. You have to place it on a normal card, and then you remove that normal card. So right now, we're doing test 2. Right now, test 2. Special cards have to be placed to upgrade normal cards. You guys have chosen to be robots. So, let's just say robots go first. So you guys go first. Actually, technically, all you would do is place a robot on the field because you can't place an upgraded card in this test. So that would be your first move, no matter what. Thus, my first move will now be a normal pirate card. And it doesn't necessarily matter where I put it, whether I put it above or to the side. So I'm going to place my card here. So now, what do you guys do? Are you going to upgrade the robot card that's in the game right now? Or are you going to place a normal robot card? A robot above your card. Fantastic. So you have a robot above mine. Now, I can kind of manipulate the board here a bit. Because if I stay to the right or something, right? If I can kind of manipulate the board space a bit here. I can place one here. I can place one above yours. But that would allow you to go slanted. Oh, wait a second. If there's no board, do you automatically win if you go slanted? Wait, is this game broken already? No one's ever gone slanted. I have to go here. Oh, no. You don't win. You don't win. Okay, I place a normal pirate there. Okay, your turn. Okay, now where do you go? So I had to place a guy there in order to stop you. I guess I could have placed it below. I could have placed it below. That kind of forces you to either go there or there. I think that is a better decision. I have to upgrade a card. A robot on top of the middle robot. A robot above your card, a robot on top of the middle robot. Okay, so you can't put a robot above this card. So I'm just gonna go in line of who said what fastest. So a robot above your card, you can't technically put a robot. Oh, you could stack a robot though, because you have robot stacking powers. So are you saying this, like stack them? Because you have robot stacking, or are you not saying the stacking power? That's kind of interesting. What are you saying? They meant up. Okay, so we're gonna do this here. That's what you guys want to do. Okay, so if you have a robot above that robot, man. Okay, I'm gonna say you. Okay, wait. What? Which one are you trying to do? On top of the middle robot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, so that's where you place that guy. I think that's a better decision than the other one. And then at any point, you can slide that guy out. Wait. And then instead of playing a card, you can move a stacked card. Wait a second, guys. That faction ability doesn't even matter. Why would I slide a card instead of just playing a card?
I'm just laughing at Mizuko's comment. Oh!
Why would you ever slide a card instead of playing a card? It's the same thing. It doesn't do anything. But if you want to move it later, the only thing that would matter is if you can move it and play another card at the same time. Because this doesn't matter, because if on your next turn, you're like, okay, I want to move this card. I mean, you also could have just been like, I want to play this card. It's essentially the same thing. It doesn't do anything for you. So robots can stack on each other, then let's do this. This might be too OP. But this is what you guys can do. While playing a card, you can move a stacked card. There we go. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be your ability. So you've put something there. So now if I wanna win, the legal board state is already 3x3. So now we see the board exists. But I actually win because I put this here and I move. Oh, wait, no, I have to move an adjacent one. Oh, I have to remove an adjacent one. Move an adjacent power card 1 space, so I actually don't win. Oh, and I have to upgrade. I forgot we're doing upgrades. So I'm gonna upgrade this pirate card into a cutlass. And I'm gonna flip a coin, and we're gonna see if I remove a card. I do not. Okay, your turn. Your turn. Which I think with this new ability you have, you just win right now, right? Because if you can move a card and you can play a card at the same time, that's too overpowered, right? Because now you just place a guy here and slide this one to the side and you win. So you could, but can I just point this out? I think we broke the game again. With this new faction ability, Robots can stack on each other, then while playing a card, you can move a stacked card. Boom. I place this here, thus allowing this one to slide out. So it doesn't work. It's broken. So we need to fix robots again. So it needs to say robots can stack. So I guess these technically aren't robots, right? Robots can stack. So these can't stack on things. While playing, and these are called upgrade cards. An upgrade, you can move a stacked card. So let's do that. While playing an upgrade, you can move a stacked card one space. I think this might fix it. Otherwise, you're about to win. So now we're going to do what you said. What if you can either slide a card or place? If you choose slide a card or place one, it's the same thing. If I slide a card, that's the same as me playing a card. It actually doesn't like change anything, which is kind of a bummer, you know? So the rules of this is it's a card-based, boardless tic-tac-toe with factions and special abilities. So I think we're in a good space though. I think this might be a good use of a good way to do the power. So that's something I need to think about while I'm playing my pirates. So I flipped my coin, I didn't remove you. Now you said an upgrade earlier, right? You said, could I upgrade the corner robot into an energy field? So now we're gonna remove this and upgrade it into an energy field. Because you are playing an upgrade, you can slide one of your other robots to another space. So where do you want to slide? Or do you want to keep that robot here in this situation? Are we sliding? And if so, what direction? Because it can slide one space. As I remove these abilities here. A general idea of the robots being area denial. Yeah, area denial is really cool. Really, really cool. Slide into above the energy field. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So we're gonna slide this robot here. It's above energy field. Ooh, that was actually the perfect play. Because now I have to stop you from two different directions. So I'm gonna place cannon here, which can remove a card 2 spaces away. So I'm gonna, oh wait, no. I can't play cannon there because I have to upgrade a card. You guys win. You guys are gonna beat me. So I'm gonna upgrade this pirate into cannon. And then I'm gonna remove this card, this robot. But it doesn't matter. Because now you guys just place robot here and you guys beat me. Okay. Okay. That was good. That was good. This is getting interesting. This is getting interesting, guys. This is getting very interesting. I think we're on to something here. This is actually pretty cool. Okay, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Right, let's run it back. Let's run it back. It has a very interesting early game. You're kind of like figuring out the board. The robot sliding. I like the upgrading thing. I like the upgrading thing. So energy field means no one can place, I can't place a card above this. I can't place a card above this. I can place a card anywhere else, I just can't place a card above it. That's all it is. And these are upgrade cards. And this thing that says robots applies to your cards that say robots. And this can say if 3 pirates are beside an opponent, instead of playing a card, you may remove that one. And we can even call this, instead of Cutlass, let's call this Captain. Make him something different. He's not an item or whatever. I mean, we could try 2 spaces above. Do we want to do that? Like, if we want to change out the robot's powers, do we want to do something where robots are all about denying positions? Maybe we just do that. Here, let's do this. Let's do another poll. Robots thing. Robots thing. Okay. Deny positioning move other cards. Both. Something else. If the whole column is blocked, then energy field is just an easy way. Yeah, if the whole column is blocked, then it just doesn't work. So the boat is I get to move an adjacent pirate card one space. So if this pirate was here and I played boat here, then I could move this pirate here, I can move it here, I can move it here to line up for like a tic-tac-toe. Oh, which actually, I haven't been utilizing that. I feel like there's some high strat mind games you can do with that. Oh, you guys are thinking move other people's cards. Okay, that's cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna bring it down. We're just gonna write down our different abilities. And let's take this one and write down the different abilities. So then let's change this stuff. If you guys are saying move other cards, we can create other factions later. Like we had an idea of like an alien faction or something. We can create another faction. Yeah, aliens. That is about denying space. But the robots are going to be about... Actually, I feel like the aliens could be moving people because they have UFOs. But for right now, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So what would... Puts down... Oh, actually denying space and it's like beavers? That's actually really, really good. Denying spaces is a beaver faction. So I think this is cool. So these guys can remove things. I wonder if the flip a coin, like, does that matter? We've lost it twice. I wonder if that's not strong enough or it's too strong. They can move one of their own buddies. It doesn't always have to be about removing an enemy card. So I think that's fine. These are going to have names. So this isn't going to be... Right? Are these going to be names or are these going to be... I guess these can be upgrades to the robots or something. But you know what? For right now, we're just keeping what it is. We're just going to call this portal gun. We're going to call this... push. Because right now we're saying that the robots thing is moving other cards. So what if we did this? What if we did a pull? Okay. Oh, who was it? Who was it that said something about gravity? Wait. Gravity drop. There's something like this. There's like a gravity drop card. Okay. Okay, and we can do gravity raise. So it's all about moving enemy cards. Okay, so this is way too powerful now, right? Move an enemy card one space. So this has to be like, oh, a magnet. Okay, wait, oh, wait, no. That's perfect, Move an enemy card. Move an enemy card to an adjacent space. Move an enemy card to an adjacent space. You could do a self-destruct thing, but already the idea is you're upgrading stuff. I mean, yeah, you could do... So then is it about moving your own guys? Okay, wait. Okay, so we said moving cards, so let's do another thing. Another pull, because I gotta figure out what it is. Okay. Move your robots? Move enemy cards? Both. Is it both? If it's both, then we'll get rid of the boat on the pirate side. And we'll say that the boat is something else. Or maybe the boat can be something with a cannon. Huh. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Oh, or stack. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be about moving your own guys. So we're going to change robot. We're going to change boat for the pirates. Pirates are all about eliminating other cards. I think I have a good idea for the boat. Okay, so magnet. Move an enemy card to an adjacent space. So this is... move one of your cards to an adjacent space or stack it. Okay. So something like that. So robots can stack on each other. Magnet. I guess this is the same. We don't have to say the specials are different from this. The faction ability applies to all the cards. That's fine. Okay, so then what's gravity drop? So this is move all of your cards down one space if possible, right? If legal, which I guess that would be just, obviously you can't do an illegal move, so that's fine. That's fine. And then we could do gravity raise, which is move all your cards up one space. And this would be, it should say move, your other cards up one space. Move your other cards down one space. So the pirates destroy things. Ethan also had a football game. Nice. So the pirates destroy things. Here's my thought. And let me know what you guys think about this. Okay, wait, I'll just write it out. Okay. Pirates can be placed underneath to act as a cannon. Does that make sense? So they kind of have a stacking thing too, but just with this. So, this is my thought. You can place a pirate card underneath the boat to remove an enemy card that's 2 spaces away. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? As I continue to change my upgrades. Make Undertale but paper. That'd be kind of cool. Do they get placed adjacent just so it's not copying the stacking thing? Or is that just too strong? We're gonna go with this for now. Okay. Running it back. This is gonna be the final game. This is gonna be a short stream. So this is the final game. We're gonna do test 2 again, because test 3 doesn't matter, and we know we don't like test 1. Okay. You guys are gonna be robots again. You're gonna be the new robots. I'm gonna be pirates. I'll go first, and obviously all you can do to start is place a card. So now, what do you do? Where are you placing? Actually, your first turn doesn't really matter either, right? Because it doesn't really matter where you put it. It's all the same. So I'm just going to do this for you just to get the setup started. The setup's always going to be pretty much the same. So now, where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you put your red card. Which, by the way, there is a correct decision. You only have one move, or I guess you have two moves that you can do to where you don't lose right now. So where do you put... Oh, I guess there's a few more than a... Yeah, you could do that. No. Wait, above your robot? Oh, yeah. You can do that too. You can do that. Technically, I guess there's more than two moves. There's actually a lot of spaces you can do it. Because the board state changes and it has to be a legal move. So you actually could have placed it there. Because then it would have been 3 across, 3 above. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, so I have to place a guy here. I have to. So now where do you go? Oh, see, but you have to place a card there. But then I guess the end game lets us upgrade. The end game lets us upgrade cards, and that's when it gets spicy. Okay. So where do you guys go? You only have one move. So if you go there, yeah, I think you just saw it. Hey, thanks for liking Rock Paper Crane. Yeah, we're gonna work. Rock Paper Crane will return at some point. We just have some other games we're working on, but it will return, and there will be a Rock Paper Crane 2. There will be. Your guys' only legal move is to go here. That's the only move where you don't die. So if you go here, it doesn't matter, because then I just put my robot. I just put my pirate right there, and then I win. So you have to put it right there in order to not lose. Oh, but then I win no matter what, because then I just go here. Ah. Now we just literally played a normal game of tic-tac-toe. And there was no upgrades. And there was nothing cool. Okay. That was disappointing. That actually, no matter what, it's always gonna be that way in the beginning. Okay. New test. Ignore everything. Just place. No need to upgrade cards. Okay. You don't need to upgrade. Just place them wherever you want. So placing 2 cards in the same round is too OP. It's too OP. That is true. The robots only... Well, okay, so that's kind of interesting, though. The pirate is all about messing up the opponent. The robot is all about helping themselves. So that's kind of interesting. But let's do this again. We're going to run it back. You guys are robots. I'm pirates. Now, ignore the upgrading. This is going to be the actual last game. There's no need to upgrade cards. So now, I'm going first. I'm placing a pirate here. Now you truly do have a more interesting first decision, because it's not about upgrading things. You just place your thing wherever you want. What do you do? Normal robot below mine. I like it. I like it. Normal robot below mine. Okay. Okay. Wait. How would that benefit me? How does this ever benefit me? I could immediately try. So I'm just going to place my boat. I'm just going to get my boat into position. And I'm going to play it here. I think this is a better spot. Okay, where do you go? Top left with what? Are you doing a special? Or are you doing one of your own? Normal below the boat. Okay. I win. I just go here. I win. Reverse time. Reverse time. You don't go there. What do? You gotta do a different move than that. Because I win. I wonder if you would ever need... This is something to test for next time. Okay, this is kind of an interesting thing to test. This might be kind of an interesting thing to test. Where am I going? Okay. Top left with a normal robot. Okay. Top left with a normal robot. Okay. Thus forcing the grid to be... The grid has been constructed now, and it tends to construct itself in this way. So, you're not 2 spaces away, you're not 2 spaces away. I could place my cannon here, thus removing this robot. Okay, your turn. But might I add, I'm gonna win. Right? Unless you can move something. Because you have no way to disrupt me. This game needs some work. This game needs some work. There's something cool here. But because my cannon can remove your card, you cannot win. Yeah, you do the exact same thing, right? So you go there, but then I just do this. I just do this, and I win. I win. Okay. I keep saying I'm going to end the stream. One last test. If you're willing to stay, we're going to do one last test. Okay. Okay. If we go here. This is the test now. Hello. You can only place cards adjacent to another card. You can only place your cards adjacent to another of your cards. Never slanted. And there's no grid at all. Right? Remove the whole grid. Remove the whole grid. So I go first. Naturally, you guys just have to go here. If I can only place adjacent to myself, I place a normal pirate here. Okay. Oh, but then this doesn't work either. Because you can only place adjacent, which means you can't block me. Ugh. Okay. You can only place your cards adjacent to another card. Guys, this isn't working. We're messing up here somehow. Naturally, you just go there because there's nowhere else. It's all the same, right? Or do you go here or whatever? It's all the same. No. Yeah, but I have to place a card adjacent to my card. Ah, this doesn't work either. Because now that I do... Oh, no, adjacent to any card. Okay, so where do you go? Where do you go then? You have to either go here or here or use one of your superpower cards. What do you do? And there's no grid at all, which is kind of interesting. Below me. Right? There's no more grid. It just is what it is. It's just get 3 in a row, and you have to place things adjacent to each other. So now I have to place something adjacent. But now that there's no grid, I just win. Ugh. So there has to be a grid. Okay. Grid is back. The grid is back. Or you have to place it adjacent. Okay. Or have to place adjacent to an enemy card. You can only place your cards adjacent to enemy card. No grid. Okay. No grid if the grid is full. Okay, you can break the grid. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. I like that. I like that. Okay. No grid if the grid is full. Boom. Okay. Thus meaning I pirate to center, obviously. Where do you robot? Below. Okay. You place robot below. I'm gonna set up my boat right away. I can only place my card adjacent to an enemy card. So I think I'm gonna go here. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting. Where do you go now? Can only place a card next to an enemy card. We place magnet? We place magnet top left and bring our normal robot below us. Okay, that's super cool. See, that's a cool thing to do in a game. Move one of your cards to an adjacent space or stack it. Awesome. Now I can only place my card next to an enemy card. And the grid has to stay legal. So I'm going to play... I'm going to play Captain. And I'm going to flip that coin. Heads. We got it this time. Fantastic. Thus removing this robot. Okay. Your turn. What would you do next? Robot below your normal pirate. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's... Wait! You played me. You played me, right? Because we have a legal board state. I have to place adjacent to you, so I can't block you. No way. Wait. And my cannon only hits something 2 spaces away. So I can't even take out the robot. I can't block. I can't take out the robot. I can't do anything. I place this here, and then you would go there and win. Okay. Okay. There's something here. There's something here. There's something here, guys. There's something here. Wait a second. Okay, and we got Mr. Mex and we got Travis in here. Okay. Wait. There's something here, guys. There's something here. Okay, that was actually really cool. That was actually really cool. That was actually really cool. Okay. Now I'm excited. One last game. One last game. Okay. We're gonna run it back. You guys are robots. This time, I even went first too. And I lost. Okay, you guys are gonna go first. You guys are gonna put a robot there. And I'm gonna counter with a pirate. With a normal, no. I'm gonna counter with a boat in the corner. Okay, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? I have a boat in the corner. You have a robot there. So we've refreshed the rules a bit, Tom. This is the last game, but I've said that 10 times now. But this truly is the last game. What do you guys do? Where do you go? Normal card below my boat. Oh wait, what am I doing? I missed the rule. The rule is it has to be adjacent. So I do that. Okay. You put a guy there. Okay. You have to play adjacent to me. When am I eating chips? So sorry. So I have to go here. I have to. Because if I go here, I allow you to go slanted. If I go here, I allow you to go slanted. So I have to do this spot. I have to. Oh, you're fine, Travis. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now what? Where do you guys go? What do you place? Where do you go? I feel like the board would always kind of start this way, no matter what. Where do you guys go? Where do you guys go? What do you play? Where do you go? Put our robot. Okay, I will say, this allows me to win right now. Because I go there, and I win. Sorry, magnet are up, but still. You move magnet there, and that just lets me win. But would that always be the case? Because now, where would you go? To where I wouldn't win. I win no matter what, right? If you go here, I place a card here. If you go here, I place a card here. If you go here, I place a card there. If you go there, I place a card there. And those are the only spots you can go. Guys, it still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Okay. We learned a lot. Guys, that's the stream. That's the stream. We learned a lot about Tick Tactics. We learned what not to do. We just gotta figure out. I feel like the game almost has to be like you have to get 4 in a row or something. Like the 3 in a row is just too. If we do the no grid, yeah, no grid if the grid is full. Okay. Okay, keeping that roll. Man, I don't know how to make this work where it's not just like automatically winning. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. Okay. Thanks for playing, guys. We appreciate you. The chat, the community made game is going to be huge someday. You guys have a good one. Thanks for joining the stream. Bye.